He's a 20 years straight, get to work on time. He's loved one woman for all his life. Everybody knows he ain't just tough, he's strong.
Chevrolet and your Hampton Road Chevy dealers thank our military soldiers and families for their service to our country. Welcome home.
With service comes sacrifice. With sacrifice, separation. And on the home front, longing for loved ones in harm's way. Anticipation for the day when they come home. This is that day. This is homecoming.
Jones, waiting on my husband and his daddy, BM2 Jones. It's been crazy. He's been having changes and everything, about to turn 2, but it's been fun and it's finally over and he gets to be home, so.
I'm Cassandra Jessen. I'm waiting on Bradley Jessen. I'm probably gonna cry. I was crying on the way over here.
My name is Brandy Van Winkle and I'm waiting on my husband Shane Van Winkle. And this is Embry Van Winkle, his daughter. Well, he's missed a lot of stuff. Developmentally for her, and we have 2 boys, so this is our first deployment since we've had kids, and so I think he's missing his kids.
It was my first deployment, so I didn't know what to expect, and then I didn't realize how much of a disattachment it is, not being able to talk to him all the time. But yeah, I really missed him a lot. I'm glad he's coming home.
I'm Angela. I'm waiting on my daughter Brittany.
And how long's she been gone?
119 days.
You got that down to a science, don't you?
Yes.
Tell me what you're going to feel when you first see her get off that ship.
Probably cry. It's just, she's my only daughter, and it's hard.
Relief, because I missed him, but also, it'll be nice to have the help.
It's difficult, but once they get home, it's the most exciting thing you'll experience. It's hard being away from them, but you know that they're doing good for everyone, not just us. So it's just really exciting when they come home.
My name is Rachel Worthen. I'm waiting on ET3 Trevu. I'm gonna be beyond excited. Like, words can't even describe. It's been 4 months too long, just ready for it to be over.
My name is Heather Branham, and I'm waiting on my husband Andrew. It's really hard, especially the days, when you're getting temper tantrums and everything. It's really hard to do it by yourself and not have a break or a relief. And going to sleep by yourself is not fun.
Just the lonely nights, going to bed not knowing if he's had dinner, or if he's cold, or just not being able to take care of him.
She told me she was leaving, going to Japan, and I just cried and cried and cried. It's been so hard just knowing that she's in another country away from me. I can't wait to see her.
Hi, I'm Britta. I am waiting for the captain of the ship. With me here I have our son. This is our 9-month-old son, and he is excited to see his papa, and his papa is excited to see him. We're proud of him. He's been gone for about 4 months, and we can't wait to reunite and for Papa to catch up with everything that our son has learned in the past few months. He's crawling like a champ, and can't wait to show that off. Just being the one responsible, being on 24/7, it gets a little bit exhausting, but at the same time, absolutely proud to do my part of the job and support my husband in what we do. So this is my job. He does his job. We do it together, and at the end of the day, he gets to come home and enjoy this little guy with me.
My name's Nicole Ward Ballard, and I'm waiting on my son Everett Ward.
What did it feel like when he first told you wanted to serve?
He told me when he was 8.
Really?
After 9/11. And he's kept it all on, and I'm proud. nervous, sad, but proud.
The mission was a 4-month deployment to Sasebo, Japan, to deliver USS Ashland to the forward deployed naval forces in Japan, and then to bring the USS Tortuga back here to Little Creek. She's been over there for 7 years doing the forward deployed naval forces mission, and so now we've done the hull swap. Ashland was an upgraded midlife ship, and so now she'll serve over there for several years, and Tortuga's back to start her maintenance and to go through her next phase of her service life right here in Hampton Roads. A lot of preparation goes into it. It takes about a year in advance to start planning it. That's everything from manpower, because each ship is a little different. Ashland had all the new upgrades to her engineering and her control systems, computer controls, touch screens, whereas Tortuga is still what we call a legacy ship. She still has all the original controls, a lot more cumbersome, a lot more manpower intensive. So we had to learn how to run the older systems again, and the crew in Japan had to learn how to run all the new systems. So there's training ahead of time that goes into that. Once we put both ships on the pier together, each crew had to start learning the idiosyncrasies of the ships. They're very similar, they're only 2 hull numbers apart, but every ship's a little bit different. So we had to learn what was the same, which is about 90-95%, but what those differences are. And some of them are pretty major. How the engine plant is run, how the engines are operated, how we make electricity, how we make water. You know, we still use boilers and evaporators on Tortuga, where on Ashland it's all modern reverse osmosis. It's a lot more quick and easy. I've done a lot of homecomings, but this is my first one with a family. I mean, my wife has been here several times, but to have the little boy here with us, little David, is a real treat. It's a big relief for me, because obviously I've got a lot of things on my mind when I'm out there, and knowing that she's back here being the admiral of the house and taking care of everything and doing a fantastic job and raising our son, it's a wonderful feeling. How'd it feel when you saw him get off that ship and come greet you guys?
It's just pure joy and excitement. The butterflies never go away.
My name is RP3 Matos, and this is my wife Lauren, my son Jack, and my daughter Lila. Lila's 3.5, and Jack is only 4 months old. I left the day he was born. I got to see him for a few minutes, but I am excited to be back and spend time with him. I know it's hard, because he's growing up and I wasn't there to see them both. Lila started school and I wasn't here for her first day of school, but I'm glad to be back and be part of their lives again.
My name is PSC Curvon Grant, and this is my wife Tanza. Hello. And this is my newborn, Kalia. Kalia is 22 days old. She's an amazing woman, I must say, to put up with the sacrifices, of having to be left alone, especially to care for the newborn, and the baby had came 28 days early. So, I'm a little worried for a bit, but she pulled through, and I'm very excited.
I'm Josh Daffron, and really excited to be home and have the family. Appreciate all the support, and it helps with the transition, but I miss my family. So, this is my youngest, Emily. This is Josh, my wife Bridget, and the middle one's Mackenzie. I know it's just as hard on the home front, taking care of everything, juggling the kids, and making sure the house is taken care of. And it's a hard job being a Navy wife or any military spouse. So just really proud of the family and how well they held up while we were gone.
Well, my name's Trivu, ET3 Trivu, and she's my wife. She's amazing.
She was a little nervous, a little shaky, and all that. Looking forward to this. What's it feel like reuniting with her?
Huge relief. Huge relief.
Welcome home.
Thank you
so much. How excited were you to see him get off that ship?
Very excited, mainly for the kids. I got a special trip to San Diego when they pulled into port, but the kids, I was so excited. I was telling my best friend, I'm like, on edge. I couldn't even sleep last night thinking about their faces, seeing them and everything, so it's exciting for them.
I was looking at her. I never ever asked her to be a single mom, and while I was gone, she did a great job taking care of everything at home and taking care of the kids. She did amazingly, and I couldn't ask for a better wife. I love her.
Stay tuned for more homecoming after these messages.
straight, get to work on time. He's loved one woman for all his life. Everybody knows he ain't just tough, he's strong.
Chevrolet and your Hampton Road Chevy dealers thank our military soldiers and families for their service to our country.
I want to say hi and Merry Christmas to my husband Jeremy, my kids Kyle, Sean, Danielle, and Eric, and the rest of my family and friends. I love you guys and I miss you so much, and I can't wait to see you again.
Hi, I'm Captain Root from the 81st Civil Affairs Battalion. I would like to wish my family in Woodbridge, Virginia, a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. See you soon.
A group of volunteers at Osan Air Base is serving up some season greetings to unaccompanied airmen. Senior Airman Samantha Konechny has the story.
Okay. Nothing brings a family together around the holidays like baking.
Looks like it was covered
So the Kim family preheated the oven, cracked the eggs, and mixed up some dough for homemade cookies. But what do you get when you sprinkle in a dash of holiday cheer? Operation Sweet Treat.
Operation Sweet Treat is a program that is sponsored by the Officer Spouse Club and the Enlisted Spouse Club, where we bake thousands of cookies and we then donate them or distribute them to single soldiers across the Korean Peninsula.
The Kim family took the cookies and holiday cheer from their kitchen to the offices of airmen.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, it definitely hits home because, you know, even though I don't have family here, it's still nice knowing that you have people who care about you.
Awesome.
Even though they're total strangers who don't really know me personally, you know, they still care about you, and it shows that there's good in everybody, especially around the holiday season.
I know, I feel really bad for the kids who are here who don't have their family. But I do thank them for being here and doing their jobs.
With so many airmen and soldiers without their loved ones, it's people like the Kim family that remind everyone that the holidays are less about cookies and more about spreading holiday cheer. Senior Airman Samantha Konechny, Osan Air Base, Republic of Korea.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Shropshire from HAC 85th Civil Affairs Brigade. I would like to say Merry Christmas to my mother, Patricia, and to my boyfriend, Daryl Stroy, and to my kids. Happy holidays.
Hello, my name is Recruit Matthew Gray, here at Parison, South Carolina, training to become a United States Marine. I'd like to give a shout out to my family in Chesapeake, Virginia, my mom, Kelly Gray, my father, Master Gunner Sergeant Timothy Gray, my sister, Brianna Gray. I miss you all so much. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
Southwest Florida paid tribute to millions of service members who died in the line of duty. Volunteers placed wreaths in the waters of Fort Myers as part of the Wreaths of America event. The gesture honored those veterans who died at sea. Wreaths Across America has been putting wreaths out to sea since 2009. And the tradition continued all across America Saturday. This was the solemn scene at Valhalla Cemetery in Huntsville, Alabama. Wreaths were laid in the veterans section as bagpipes played on. Wreaths Across America laid up to 500,000 wreaths on veterans' graves across the nation.
Nothing says love like a package from home for deployed service members supporting the Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa. With the holiday season fast approaching, military postal workers make delivering some holiday cheer their #1 priority.
Distributing mail that comes in for service members is very important because it boosts everyone's morale and definitely get them even through the toughest times of this deployment.
During this time of year, the number of packages and letters received increased the workload for the staff. Late nights and long hours may be tough, but the team stays motivated, knowing these packages provide a strong emotional benefit.
We process an average of 8,000 pounds of mail every day. Putting in long hours is very difficult, but we understand how much more difficult it is to be away from family and friends, especially during this time of the year. We know how important the mail is for everyone.
Each box is a reminder that a loved one is thinking of those who serve away from home during the most wonderful time of the year. For Combined Joint Task Force, Horn of Africa Public Affairs, I'm Staff Sergeant Ashley Mann.
Hi, I'm Specialist Holly Gregory with 710th Gulf Company, Fob Lightning, Afghanistan. I would like to wish a Merry Christmas to Charlie and our 2 children, Peyton and Talon, in Newport News, Virginia.
Hi, my name is Sergeant Jessica Odom from HAC 18th MP Brigade. I'm right now currently deployed in Bagram, Afghanistan. I'd like to say happy holidays to my family in Gloucester, Virginia, and to my grandfather out in Portsmouth, Virginia. I love you guys and I hope you have a happy holidays.
Get ready, get set, open your first clue and go.
Soldiers of the 3rd Armored Brigade Combat Team and their spouses performed an amazing race through the Fort Carson Post Exchange. Many of the couples who competed in the event signed up without knowing quite what to expect.
From what the paper told me, that it was going to involve a lot of clues and a lot of running around looking for different items. Some will be like directly there, some will be different. So we kind of went in with that. We didn't know much about it and we just kind of worked together.
Each team had to decipher 16 clues with the answers scattered around the main exchange and among many of the other stores in the complex. Many of the clues relied on wordplay to disguise their meaning.
We also had a hard time with the ho-ho-ho mobile. We kept on looking at the cell phones. When you think mobile, you think about cell phones, but that was wrong. So we had to go back there and ask the ladies, do they have a Santa Claus for sale, and they pointed us in the right direction.
The event was hosted by the Brigade Chaplain's Office and was designed to strengthen the relationships between married couples within the unit.
And the whole purpose is that they work together as a couple, and we want them to struggle a little bit. We want them to have a little bit of tension. We want them to have one person have an idea and the other person have to go with it. And just like in a marriage, sometimes you struggle together, and sometimes you have to just kind of work through things.
Couples found that teamwork was the answer where X marked the spot.
Honestly, it builds a lot of character and shows you how strong your bond is with your spouse or in your relationship, and if y'all can work together and see how good y'all work together.
From Fort Carson, Colorado, I'm Staff Sergeant Christopher Jelly.
Hey, how's it going? It's Lieutenant Colonel Wayne Nishner here in Kabul, Afghanistan. Just wanted to send Merry Christmas to my friends and family back in Yorktown, Virginia. Treva, Cody, can't wait to see you all here soon. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care.
Hi, I'm LS3 Nicole Johnson, currently deployed aboard USS Harry S. Truman in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. I'd like to wish a happy holidays to my husband Adam Johnson back home in Chesapeake, Virginia, as well as the rest of my family back home in Norfolk, Virginia.
Stay tuned for more homecoming after these messages. Chevrolet and your Hampton Road Chevy dealers thank our military soldiers and families for their service to our country. Welcome home.
Ginger Desch, and my son Eric Desch is who we're waiting for to come off the ship. It is his first deployment. It's been a long one since February. He's our oldest, and he's the first of 6, so it was very hard to send him off for a long time, and to be out there all by himself. It was very hard. Very tough to see him go. It was very sporadic. We didn't hear from him a lot, but when we did, sounds like they saw some great opportunities out there and saw some beautiful parts of the world that, not many of us get to see.
My name is Valerie Franks. This is Emma, and this is Lauren, and I'm waiting for my husband, DC2 Kevin Franks. No, he hasn't seen her. She was born in May, and they deployed in February, so this is the first time he's going to meet her. And as for her, when he left, she wasn't walking, talking, anything, and now she's doing everything. I actually moved back to Texas with my family, so I had help from them, but it was still very hard because being a military spouse is different from being a regular spouse, so it's very hard to talk to somebody over there. I use this day specifically as motivation to get up every day and try my hardest, because I'm like, we're one day closer. And so here we are, and it feels like it went by fast, but at the same time, I'm ready for it to be over. I hope he cries, but I can't predict that. But she looked just like him when he was a baby, so I hope it takes his breath away.
I am Adriana Vasta, and I'm waiting for my husband, Jesse James. Jesse James. We have a strict routine. We do pictures and bedtimes. We have daddy bears that we do every night that his voice is recorded on, and they talk to him, and it's fun. It's fun. Take it easy. Let them play with the kids. They're gonna play blocks. They're gonna play cars, choo-choos, and I'm sure we're going somewhere for dinner. Probably Texas Roadhouse. So look out.
Amy Hardy, and I'm waiting for Warrant Officer Benjamin Stern. I've been with him for 2.5 years, so this is my first long deployment. So this has been new to me, but I've done a couple short deployments, but for him, this has been a long time coming, and he's excited to get home. It's been hard, but all these ladies are so wonderful in the family readiness group. They've been really good to me, and I really appreciate that because we have 4 children together. So, being home with kids and trying to learn all of this stuff new has been different, but I'm glad he's home.
Explain the first kiss again.
It's a raffle, and people put their names in, and I just was lucky and got drawn. So I'm very anxious and excited and can't wait to hug him and kiss him and have him home.
My name is Matthew Hebert, ensign, and I'm part of the operations department on board the ship, on board Gravely. It was long, but very beneficial. We did a lot of stuff and completed a lot of missions, and we enjoyed our time while we were out there. Saw a lot of ports. It was great, but this is what it all comes down to right here, is seeing a family and being able to get back to them. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. Long deployment, but a great feeling.
What does it feel like when the CO comes down and says 3 more months?
It's tough. You basically gotta get your motivation within yourself, and then you gotta go and motivate your sailors. Without the motivation of the rest of the ship would be nothing. So it takes a lot. It's tough, but it's a job that we're out to do, and it's a mission that we have to complete, and we're out there to do it, and we bear it down and we just get through it.
My name is Ensign Dixon. I'm was the first lieutenant on USS Gravely. I was deployed for about 9 months, including COM2X, which is another month, so about 10 months away from home. So can't tell you how happy I am to be home and to be with the love of my life and my beautiful baby boy, Oliver. So when I was up on the bridge, I was junior officer of the deck, and I saw them from the bridge, and I was just, I was shaking. I honestly was. I was thanking God for keeping them safe and sound. What?
Unreal. It's the most wonderful feeling in the world. Second to our wedding day and to having this little guy. So, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.